feel like we've been able to tell a really awesome story.
When we started, there was a lot that was outside of my comfort zone. I had never been on just a straight comedy. I didn't really know what I was getting into, but I knew that I loved the cast and I loved the writers.
I have never had a bad day on set on this show.
Because I started off as one-day guest actor on episode 2, so to be here as part of this family is really a dream come true.
We were just talking about how my boyfriend Jerry's doing. Oh, he has a vegetable growth on his teeth due to the coma. And
I love playing Mateo. I definitely have learned a lot from playing him. We roughly come from the same experience. We're both immigrants. He just doesn't take crap from anybody.
My job is not to fix your life. Okay, it's to work in the Vision Center. And maybe the fun fashion stuff, but that's it.
I feel like a lot of Cheyenne's best moments are actually like when she's kind of at her worst.
She suggested I come to the program, so I just thought, why not, so long as she'd give me a ride. I can't drive right now because I have bees in my car.
So if Garrett had to replay an episode over and over again like Groundhog Day, and I'm going to be a little selfish here, it would be one of the episodes that I wrote. And it wouldn't be so much because of what happened to Garrett, but in the episode, I specifically wrote that Jonah, Ben Feldman's character, had to chug a whole jug of ranch dressing. So I would want Garrett to relive that day over and over again just to get the enjoyment of Ben Feldman having to chug ranch dressing over and over again.
Watch me slam this ranch, okay?
Oof, all-time favorite episode. That's tough. The easy thing to say is All Nighter, because we all kind of agreed early on in season 1 that that was our favorite. It was the first time the whole cast really kind of was thrown into the room together for an entire episode, and we were playing drunk on the show, and so everybody was really goofy and there were games and everything, and I think it was a huge bonding experience for everybody, so that kind of goes down, at least in our history books, as like the ultimate experience.
We're gonna do this every Friday from now on.
Working with Mark McKinney is literally a dream come true for me. Just getting cast in the pilot with Mark was a huge life moment for me, but being able to work together and continue to work together and build the dynamic between our characters that is so many fans adore, it really is a dream come true. I say that without exaggeration or hyperbole.
Everyone grab a clutch buddy.
Oh, get off me.
If there was an episode that Mateo would like to relive over and over, any episode that features Mateo and Cheyenne being stupid idiots, I just find such joy in it. And audiences really love the combination of Chateo, and people have adopted into their lexicon.
Hey Glenn, I don't know if you heard, but Mateo and I are starting a business.
Chateo. This character is just kind of like an exaggeration of me. It's kind of like Ben with an exclamation point.
My favorite episodes is Cloud9 Academy, where America and I both go off and we do this manager training, and we had an amazing guest star, Ian Roberts, who's like an improv god, and I just remember laughing on set so much that day.
All right, everybody, you did it. Give yourselves a hand. Don't forget on your way out to pick up a diploma. There's a blank spot where you can write in your name. Or if you really want, I can try to figure out how to do it on the printer.
I loved our strike episode, which was us out in front of Cloud9 striking, and Amy and Jonah, being the de facto negotiators for the employees. And even though the actual shoot of that episode was hellish because it was like 100 degrees, the episode itself I felt like was the show at its best.
We are asking customers to boycott the store because this company is a rat. Okay? It is a dirty, filthy rat.
When I watch Toxic Workplace, from beginning to end, I am laughing. And it's not just a big moment here, a big gag. Throughout it, it's just like dozens and dozens of little moments, and you see a little bit of each character just being themselves. But it's all the little quirks that they do throughout each episode that make me laugh so much.
keep your saggy boobs to yourself.
Did Jerry say something? I didn't hear him complain at the time.
That's because he's very soft-spoken.
I was at Disneyland, this is probably like season 4, and I had a fast pass that was about to expire, and I was like, we can't go if it's expired, and my friend was like, oh, I think they'll honor it, it's only like 10 minutes, and I was like, rules are there for a reason, and then I was like, I'm morphing, we're becoming one. Look, I'm a Christian too, but in these 4 walls, my Bible is the employee code of conduct. I am like her, I am loyal, and I am a rules follower. I'm just not a psycho like she is. That's, to me, the differentiation.
So you will sign this card, or I will be waiting for you in the parking lot at the end of the night, where I will wrap my hands around that tiny chicken neck of yours and stare deep into your eyes while I watch the lights go out.
You don't want to learn from Glenn. You kind of want to help him out.
I'm going for it! I'm in my store! Oh my God, Glenn! Oh my God, are you okay?
I can see the whole store from up here.
If Dina had to relive one episode of this show over and over again, it would be Ladies' Lunch for sure. Getting drunk, doing karaoke, being able to hang out with all the girls, but especially Amy, that's Dina's dream, for sure.
No, really, I have. Why we're laughing? Because I did.
From an experiential point of view, though, my favorite, for personal reasons, is the one I got to direct, which was The Birds, the Dina's Birds. I saw the show in a new way. You know, going in and talking to this incredibly talented cast and then realizing just what a bunch of thoroughbreds they are. It was, and the crew was so great to work with.
If Dina can bring in her birds, I'd like to bring in my cat. He's very sick with dysentery.
This is insane. It smells like Toucan Sam's butthole.
Just because you eat something fruity doesn't make your butt smell fruity.
For birds, it does. Small berries pass through them virtually undigested.
Okay, good meeting, everyone.
What?
Strike would also be a good one because the show is a bit of a conscience and it makes fun of itself for having a bit of a conscience, which is fantastic. It's actually the way to do it in comedy, I think.
People power! Power to the people!
If I had to pick one episode to sort of put in an intergalactic time capsule and shoot it in space, I would put the season 4 finale when Mateo gets taken by ice. It's an important story to tell. It was tough to film, it was tough to watch. I think it really demonstrates what the show is about. Our show is filled with heart and humor.
What do we do now?
I mean, we have to fight this.
I feel so great about it, about the work that I got to do as an actress, as a producer, as a director, with this amazing cast, with a crew that I love. I feel so complete. And that said, it's always sad to say goodbye.
I'm keeping the vest.
Oh, no, you're not.
No, hold on. Just let me get it off. Putting it down, boss. Oh, just kidding. Suck it.